This project is a test to see if I can get a Cloud Firestore database working on a website. In the project cloud test, we'll be running it using alerts rather than a sophisticated app. Most of our data should be accessible at this point. First, we import data and we set up important variables. The main loop of our program is a do-while loop. This is where we'll simulate what our future apps should look like. The three most important things in this do-while loop is that we are going to use the add task, show tasks, and complete task selection within the menu for the user. The add task selection calls the add data function, which will either add or change data within our database. Down here at the bottom, at the complete task section, we will be using a change data function, which will change or delete data within our database. Finally, we have the fetch data section of our loop, which will display data from our database. Looking up here at our functions, we've got the change data function, where depending on what data we already have in the database, we will either change it, incrementing the times completed, delete it in the case of goals, or change Boolean value from false to true. Down in the add data function, we will take the name from the user, put it in the add data function as a parameter, and dependent on whether it is a habit, a goal, a daily, a weekly, or monthly, we will change or add data. Then we will set the document using the setDoc function and pass in the document data that we have just manipulated as a parameter to change our Firebase database, Firestore database. Now we will look at the website itself. If you watch the database, I'm about to add a task, habit, eat healthy. Now, if I refresh, maybe if we quit and then refresh. There we go. Eat healthy. The database is updated. Sometimes it takes a bit. So we're going to go back into the code here. This is a test. We're going to add a couple more tests or tasks. We're going to add a goal. Make a video game. We're going to add another task. We're going to add a daily task. We're going to call this daily task brush your teeth. Few more. Now, if we show tasks, we've got eat healthy, which we have done 0 times. We've got the goal of make a video game. The dailies of brush your teeth, make your bed, and make breakfast, all of which we have not yet completed. They are false. Let's refresh. Our goals showing up here. One is make the video game, but not here. There we go. There we go. So it just takes some time to update. And if we complete task, make a video game, complete task, it's a goal, make a video game, that should go away, complete task, goal, Get a class for drivers. Show tasks. They haven't updated yet. Still waiting on that. One of them's gone. They're not gone here yet. So it takes some time. It does take time to update. I wonder if there's a way to get it to go faster. I think that's something definitely to work on. So all in all, things to work on for this project. First of all, we don't want to have it displaying alerts. That's not the way we're going to be running this app. The way we're going to be running this app is we're going to have goals print off on the screen in sort of a web application, and we're going to modify those goals and work with those goals and switch them around and work with the data that way. And then we're also going to make a phone app that's based off of the web application that works much the same way. So two big things to work on is change it from alerts to actual web application and get a phone app. That's the end of the video. That's my code.